So, I bought you a bouquet. Each petal represents a plot or idea that Miraculous just decided to ignore after one episode. I hope you enjoy. Hello everybody and welcome back to Gale Reacts to Season 4 of Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir. Today we're here to watch just one episode. You guys can probably tell I have a whole new outfit every time that I watch a new sequence of episodes because it's an entirely different day or week or month since the last recording. And usually I try to bulk them together because that makes it better content for you guys. You guys anticipate an episode coming out, it comes out, and then at least there's one other so that you kind of, get your fix, get your fill, instead of just placing these out one after another in random sporadic fashion whenever they decide to come out. Today is an exception because the episode is Kuro Neko, which is one that I have been highly anticipating because its name is Black Cat, and if you name your episode Black Cat, I expect it to be something interesting, a really Cat Noir centric episode, and I really love those, as few and in fact probably non-existent as those are. So, the synopsis of Kuro Neko. What are we going to anticipate today? If Cat Noir decided to quit and give his Miraculous back to Ladybug, who could possibly replace him? So, is this another what if episode? Because if so, I'm a lot less excited. So, the synopsis gives me two ideas. Either one idea is that Cat Noir, or Adrian, is going to be unable to perform his duties, same as Ladybug when Alia took over and became not Ladybug. Scarabella, I think her name was. It was so bad. The other option is that this is possibly a what if episode, and Adrian, they're going to do some sort of plot thing of Adrian's been found out, so he hands his Miraculous away, and now Ladybug has to deal with the fact that she now knows, or something, just some sort of, oh no, the secret's been broken, or he has decided to just quit forever, and Ladybug has to figure out some other way to do it, and then at the end of the episode they're going to time travel, memory forget, rewind, it was all a dream, and it actually never happened. I just don't know. I don't know. I am intrigued. I think this could be fun, but I am worried it's just going to amount to nothing, or even worse, if it is and Adrian is just gone, maybe it just proves that someone else could be Cat Noir, and that is equally as distressing to me. If she's just like, hey, somebody else be Cat Noir for a second, and then Adrian comes back and she's like, well, I realized you're really important, buddy, but also this person kind of just did the job too. I know overall the message would be Cat Noir is the perfect Cat Noir, they're not gonna replace him or anything, that's totally not gonna happen, but it would be hilarious if that's the unintentional message they get across, is just, Cat Noir's a bit replaceable. So without further ado, let's just see what this episode is about. This is Kuro Neko. Neko. So the thing I'm gonna miss the most when doing these reactions is the stupid kids commercials that I have to be interrupted every 3 times because I'm watching this through Disney's, DirecTV platform. The amount of purses, of weird toys, and McDonald's ads. Oh god, so many McDonald's ads that I've been put through since I've watched this series is astounding. I'm gonna miss it. Kuro Neko is an episode that I will give you a brief reaction to right now, but I am already almost 30 minutes into this recording. You will have not seen a majority of these 30 minutes because as I keep talking, I'm just realizing this needs to be its own video. I have a lot of emotions and a lot of feelings and a lot of I don't know how to put it. Like, I don't want it to be negative, but I have a lot of conflicting opinions on a lot of the things touched on in this episode. I think they did some things really wrong in this episode to the detriment of any point they were trying to make in this entire season. I think some arcs have been ended that should not have been ended this way, and I think it makes some characters, our main lead and Plog, look kind of bad. So I'm gonna give you a TLDR version here, because I still want this video to go out and I still want you guys to get my immediate reaction and see kind of how the rants start. It's me with 30 minutes of just vomiting out stuff and then realizing I can say it so much better if I actually put my thoughts on paper in word form. So here's my immediate reaction. My immediate reaction was, or is, that this episode was, it was a great start. It started exactly how this needed to start. It wasn't either of the things I said it was. It wasn't Adrian leaving, and it wasn't a, here's a time travel wish, what if episode that we're going to switch back later. This was an in-canon episode that actually dealt with the emotions that Adrian has been feeling all season, and the culmination of guardian duties and Adrian's character arc. And I think they started off strong, but after the Marinette starts dealing with having the Miraculous and having to decide who the next Cat Noir should be, it all starts to go downhill, because they start showing, they start saying things like they're trying to get across the idea that Cat Noir is the only one who can do this particular job, and they start saying things that imply, hey, Ladybug needs this Cat Noir, this is important. But everything they show and everything that happens in the episode proves the opposite. Everything that they are intending by the episode just gets wiped out by what they show, because what they show is in complete opposition to what they're trying to tell you. And it's really hard for me to say that without explaining, because explaining would take me a while, especially without writing down my thoughts into succinct sentences that make sense. But that's what I've got for you right now. It's just, I'm going to make a video. Don't worry. I will make a video that explains this better, because it is an interesting topic that I think can show harmful, the dichotomy between show versus tell, and how showing is just so much more impactful that no matter what you say with the tell, it doesn't matter because of what you've shown. And this episode clearly shows that the writers had one concept in mind, and they were like, what if? And they went for it without regards of thinking, how is that going to impact the story? Because at the end, they were just going to write it off and be like, well, at the end, she says the right things, and that makes it okay. And it doesn't. At least not to me. So, this has been a very vague react. I apologize for that, but I'm literally past 30 minutes of recording. I've been sitting here just blabbing at my phone for the entirety of it, and there's just, I only got through half of all the thoughts on my head before I was like, no, this cannot be an hour-long video of me sitting with this background talking at you. That's just not entertaining. So, thank you so much for watching. I will put out the video when it is ready to come out. I have no timetable for it right now because I just thought that I'm going to make it 5 minutes ago. But yeah, I hope you look forward to an actual in-depth review of Kuro Neko and why it as an episode kind of sucks. So, I will see you then. Thank you so much for watching, whatever this was. Yeah. Bye-bye! Hi there, it's the end of the video, my friend. Hit the bell if it was okay, I'm sure I'll make good content someday. I'll play some games or do some drawing, Pokemon and fights with darling, video essays and reviews. I couldn't do it without you, so thanks, like and subscribe.